Hi folks, does your undercarriage look like this? Come on down to CNC Equipment. Get your undercarriage and everything for $29.99.
Yeah, you need to add a 0 to that or something?
Couple.
Oh, all right.
Don't believe
$49.95.
Don't believe everything he says. Looks like too much Taco Bell, bub.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to CNC Equipment's YouTube channel. Whenever you need some undercarriage, you know who to call, huh?
That's right.
When your dozer starts looking like this, you send it to CNC Equipment, I guess. So this is a customer's machine. It's not mine, but he brought it in. He bought a full, complete undercarriage off of us from we are a dealer for ITR America. I think we got to do a speed sensor or something too, maybe. And one of the final drive plugs he couldn't get out, so we're gonna change the fluid on it. But yeah, 550K LGP. I did have Mason loosen the tracks up on this thing already before he drove it over here. That way the adjusters get put back. But funny story about this, Uncle Scott ordered tracks for it. I said go out there and double check the link count. I believe it's 39 links it's supposed to be. So the left side's right, but this side somebody's taken a link out of to shorten up the tracks because he's getting stretched out too far. So yeah, it's something you got to watch out for. I believe there's a joint or two that's coming apart, pins and bushings. Something's been going on this side. They put a new idler and yoke on it, and this has been tore up here, so something is not going on quite right here. What we ordered, he wanted to replace everything, and we ordered everything other than that idler. So the other front idler looks to be original. How many hours on this, Kevin? He's getting new pads too, which they're not terrible yet, but we'll see how many hours on it. Mason's gonna go ahead and take off a master pad. So what our plans are, we're gonna bust the tracks off this thing. We'll get Big Mo out, pick it up, take it back to Randy, have him wash the rest of that.
2100.
How many?
2100.
2100. She's had some abuse in 2100, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna replace all the bottom rollers, sprockets, top rollers. This idler over here we'll repack that. But we'll get these tracks off her first and go see Mr. Andy. Where you at? Whoa! That's good. So, don't know these things have a master link on them. You can tell them by two different ways. This bolt pattern is narrower right here than this. Plus they have a solid link right there, so.
See that, folks? Snap-on couldn't do it. But the Chicago could.
We found that in our army truck. That's Mason's new baby doll.
Yep.
Probably should stand over here, Bubby.
I know you got them brunts on.
What happened to your brunts? They're all yellow.
That's weird. Maybe we should do a commercial about this impact.
Chicago Pneumatics.
Yeah.
Ninja chop it. There you go. Now, since Kevin drove his dozer up here all crooked, where are you at up here, Bubby? Oh, you're way down here in the bottom.
Way down here.
You got two options. You can go forward or backwards. Probably ought to back up. See how that goes for you. I bet that's not going to work real well, Mason. Oh, look at him go. Hang on. Whoa, horsey. Pull up just a little bit. All right. Go watch his master link on the other side. bust that one loose. Is that your new impact, Mason?
Yep.
I just did that so he wouldn't touch my snap-on anymore.
Come on, baby.
You act like it's gonna fall, Mason. All right.
Get it, Steven, cigar.
Back her up far as you can, Bubby, then we'll get the big mow out. I feel like he's running out of traction. You ain't going nowhere. Keep on backing up. He may just keep going forever. Hang on.
Go for it again.
Hey, you're out of traction.
Hey, is this like a bulldozer burnout, bub?
That's it. There go all your teeth. Well, go forward.
Oh,
You're screwed.
no. Down more gas.
Big mow. Big mow. Big bed mow.
Bub, that ain't that bad.
It's like a snake.
That's for that extra traction.
Oh, for going around the turns?
Whenever you go over a rock and stuff,
Oh,
you know,
you can just do whatever you want. Shoo-yoo.
it helps you turn.
Okay. This has been your tech tip with Mason today on bulldozers.
I think I spotted the problem with this side here.
Archaeological dig.
You shouldn't be able to put your fingers in your pins and bushings, folks. That's why this side's missing a link. It's had a failure.
Yeah.
So they don't look terrible. Like this side's not, but
Maybe they just turned left.
it's a NASCAR dozer. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. That one's hollow. There's not even, yeah, there's a pin in there.
Just a little bit.
Now we know why we're changing pads.
Oh yeah, we can get more. Oh yeah. See? We almost got a C out of it. Hey, Mason gave us a tech tip. That's for going around the turns.
Oh yeah?
That's what that is.
I bet if we had a couple more, we could make a complete circle.
Yeah, I bet we could.
Then we could have our own little train.
Oh, that would be so sweet. Choo-choo!
All right, Mr. Mason's been in there working hard this morning. He's got all these bolts broke loose on these rollers. I guess they all come loose, is that right? We got lucky for once. So he took a long-handled ratchet, cracked them all loose, and Got all the bolts out. We just got one left on the inside. Just gonna drop those out, and still gotta take those bent rock guards off. Mr. Andy got this thing all washed up, looking clean for us, so we're gonna replace that one and go from there. All right, Mason got all the rollers off. You even got the top one coming off. Gotta get a porta power out for that one. So he's gonna get everything cleaned up. Are you cleaning everything up on this side and putting it together next, or are you gonna take the other side apart? Okay, then we'll get everything cleaned up. Sounds good. You guys can see those things are wore down, like done for.
It was
Bearing out of one of them.
yeah, one of them was really
That one, yep. Definitely needed rollers for sure.
there. And then torch that off, right?
I'd say you're probably right. We got all new parts. Mason's talking. He's gonna go ahead and just torch this thing off first so he can get a socket in there. We'll just put new bolts and stuff in there. So, is the inside in there still in there?
Yeah.
If it's boogered up or anything, we'll just.
It looks fine. It's just.
Okay. Well, if it's fine, we'll use. If not, we'll put that new plate on there. So. All right. Sounds good. All right, I've been busy shooting other videos on this big thing, so I ain't been helping Mason too much. He's been doing all this stuff on his own, but he's got all the rollers off here. He's got the front idler off we're gonna replace. He's busy over here changing some seals out for that yoke right now. Remember, we're gonna put a new front idler on there since that's the only part that's not new. Got a new one over there. I always like to change these seals out when we're got these things apart. Did you get that one out yet?
Got the bottom one out so I can get under it.
Oh, you gotta get under that one right there with the screwdriver. Drive that right there and put that other one in the handle. I'll show you a trick. Alright, just leave that one there and put your other one in there and just twist that sideways. You can kind of walk it around and pop it out. Unless it breaks like that. I have to try it over where it's got some more meat. A lot of times I do that and you can kind of walk it out. So he's got a couple new seals there to put in and get that all done. I'm actually over here running a lathe for this big old thing in another video. Alright, Mr. Mason and Randy's hard at work getting the rollers on. Me and Kevin's gonna work on the idler over here, get it put together. Mason got those seals put in there. He's got all these rollers on this side all done. Are you ready, Captain? Go ahead and pick it up and I'll switch it. Go back down. Don't worry, I'll get it all. Camera, yoke. You want me to get the bolts too and put them in? Really?
Put them right there.
It's getting heavy one-handed.
Don't worry, I can be your friend.
Hurry up and get my side in.
Denied.
Oh, look, you just ripped the threads out, walling around like a monkey.
Just do all of it.
Why don't you go down a little?
Get your hands out of the way.
Gosh. Freaking children. Suppose you want a socket too. I think Mason's got it. Oh, didn't get that one in, did you? Let me tighten these up real quick so it screws you.
Okay, go ahead. You know what they're saying? Some thread's better than no thread.
There you go.
Thank you. This is my first day.
So we got to put our wear bars in here too. If you guys don't know, there's a set of wear bars that go underneath here. We can shim this up to tighten this gap up here on this rail. So we usually like to put about a 1/16 of clearance in here. We'll do the same thing on the sides, have about a 1/16 of gap so that thing will still slide freely. You got some wear blocks and shims, and clean this up a little bit and put those on. Alright, I'm going to kind of measure the gap. This is the new out here, so we're probably going to have to make it pretty tight to this. So I'm 830 there. We're down to about 740. So we'll make it tight to this measurement here. 830. We'll probably open it up to about 900 or so it'll slide on there. Then we'll have about the right amount of clearance once it gets back on there. This area always wears more here because that's where that idler sits most of the time. The next time this thing needs undercarriage, we'll probably have to, whoever does that, we'll probably have to build that up, but it'd be good for one more time for sure. So you guys have probably seen us do that in the past. Got some more shims here so we can get these shimmed up appropriately. What you got? It's about 830. Probably have to take one of those shims out and then we'll tighten it up and check it. Scientific measuring here. 890, I call that good. Well, we got 2 shims in there.
Yeah.
Check the other side. We'll probably do the same thing there. And then we'll slide it on, and then we'll shim the sides up once it's on the tractor. this here? FBI door buster opener. Block your
Oh. That's what it was for.
I'm supposed to say FBI open up.
Yeah.
Loud.
Raleigh police, we know you're in there. Flashback.
We're there. All right. Now we just got to shim the sides up. Use the same exact shims. Looking probably about 2 on each side, maybe. So these are the side plates that keep it either side to side. You guys can probably see where that's wore. Like that. So we can still use this. We're just going to flip it over and put the good side in. The next time they'll have to replace these. It's brand new on this side, bud. Alright, got that shimmed. You guys see we got a little bit of clearance there on each side. So we got a little bit more in the front and we do the back. It's because we'll push back into new territory. Once those rails get on there, they're going to be up here in the looser territory, so should be fine. We're going to go underneath and work on the bolt that got broke off. Alright, Mr. Mason's under here. He's got all these rollers on over here. He's got a new guard on over there where that one got tore up. I believe we got to drain the final drives on this dude. Somebody broke an extension off on that one. And we got to look about a speed sensor too. They had a code showing up for that, so do that here in a bit. We got broken bolt. Mason got all of them out, but the very last bolt broke, of course. But we've got plenty of threads out. He's heated this thing a couple times, so I'm gonna go ahead and weld a nut on it. Hopefully, cross our fingers, we can get it out. Gas on?
Yep.
Alright, while that's cooling off, we're gonna get a nut welded on that plug there. Right down my shirt.
Fill the center.
You want me to?
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of breaker bar that was. Sounds like Chinesium
You ain't
steel.
getting no warranty on it, that's for sure.
Must be Harbor Freight.
No,
Don't weld very good.
Harbor Freight don't.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna change this. You can change it. Oh, honey, look at you go. Don't worry, Mason, we got it.
I already got the threads and everything cleaned up.
Not on this one. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. They come out like butter.
The gifts just keep on giving
Hey,
today.
we should try that right back here. What is that, a 1.1 socket we need? Looks like it. light back here for you guys. I guess we're doing the other one too. Yep. Oh, she was snug. We'll just leave that alone. How about we get this one loose for Mr. Mason? What do we need for that? That's all you, bud.
You know why? Just don't hit that concrete.
I'm gonna break my fingers.
Hang on, let's not get you. Can you get up another click or not? You may have to get out bigger tools. You're gonna bust your hands there.
Why did you put my foot on?
That'll work. Put the hooey on.
Put the Mason on it.
Something happened.
As long as the ratchet didn't get out.
Did she come loose?
Yeah, now she's stuck in there.
Nope.
You mean keep going?
No.
How about a screwdriver? Snap-on gonna be part of the bulldozer.
Just cut it off here.
So hard on tools. All right, Mason. We got y'all fixed up. Those got to be drained out, and he's got new oil for it over there. So.
Oh, we're draining them? Okay.
Yeah, they couldn't get those loose.
We got all them.
Try to hit it a couple times, see if they're gonna come off. I got everything on, other than the sprockets. A lot of times you have to fire the thing up and spin it. And
Go ahead and hear it.
okay, while he's out there beating around, this guy said they had a code on here for a speed sensor. I guess their dealer told them. Right, speed sensor open circuit. So I'm gonna go in here to diagnostics, live values. We're gonna go to speeds. Got a left motor. Of course, we're not running right now. Right motor. I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. I'm gonna put this in gear a little bit. We're reading speed. Those guys are back here beating sprockets off. I think Randy beat you.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
You got outclassed by Papa Randy. He took the easy side, so we kind of... These things they get stuck on these hubs really tight, so I'll spin them real slow. I know you guys couldn't see that, and I'll tap them off, just keep walking them, because you just hit them in one spot and they'll bind up, so you got to spin them. And you can cheat them off with all these guards and stuff on, so kind of wiggle her in there. Throwing a code for a right speed sensor, but as you guys seen, it's reading RPM, so once I get these boards out of the way, we'll go back down there and check the wiring for that speed sensor and see what's going on with that. So who knows what that could be. All right, we're back here in the back of the dozer. I'm checking the wiring out for the speed sensor. It looks okay. It goes back in there. I know it's hard for you guys to see. Basically, it reads the speed on each drive motor here. These are hydrostatic, so it can tell the computer how fast it's going. So Mason's got a new one there. We kind of keep those in stock. We've got the bolt out of this one. It's got a little Allen head. It's 5mm bolt that holds it in there. And sometimes these are a booger to get out. Kind of stuck in. Here she comes.
You want some more boards to sit on?
Nope. Get ready to change this real quick because it'll be a gusher. few little marks on the end of it. There we go.
You want to keep this one?
I can for right now and see if that was it or not. All right, I'm gonna get this one in there and I'm gonna go see if that code disappeared. All right, so we got that replaced. See me looking at the end of it. It's got a little bit of marking on it. I've seen these things still read RPMs and they'd be bad, but I believe that was the original one because it's still zip tied in and stuff. So we'll fire it up here and see if that code disappears. Now we got a yellow light that's out at the moment. No active codes. Well, that's good. Change the speed here a little bit. I think we may have it. Sometimes, even though those things read RPMs, they're bad. There's the left motor, right motor, so they're both reading again. They wasn't reading earlier, so we have no flashy light no more, so we should be good. All right, Mason, they got the oil changed in those final drives to that guy. We got the speed sensor, all the codes are gone. We're still waiting on the track groups from ITR. We paid them to assemble the tracks, the pads and stuff on the chain, so it should be here in the next day or so. I may be gone, but sure Kevin and guys get a couple clips of putting those things on. So other than that, this thing's ready to rock and roll.
Actually got the dozer done, unfortunately, off camera because we're failures and we forgot to film it because it was Thursday. Thinking that maybe the customer would want his bulldozer back Friday, we jumped on it right at the end of the day, didn't we, Tap Off? Yeah. And we forgot, so sorry about that, but customer's got to be happy. That's all that really matters, right? Yeah. We've been called a disappointment more than once, haven't we? All right, that's it. Goodbye. Leave. Next video. See ya.
All right, I think Kevin may have forgot to film putting the track pads and chains on, but we had those assembled at ITR America. They will do that for us. It's about a wash on the labor, whether we do it or they do it, so I usually just let them do it. That's why we had to wait on it a couple days, but yeah, she's all done and together, looking pretty, ready for the customer. So I'll throw a clip in here of another dozer that we just put some rails on. You guys can watch that. It's pretty much the same thing, but we appreciate you guys watching, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not, because we got plenty of more cool stuff coming up. See, I told you I did have a plan.